This week, we traveled to Amazulu, a team that recently fired their coach, who was strict but looked like he'd only clap you at practice on Monday after he'd messed up during a game, to a guy who basically would run onto the field and clap you right there and then in front of the cameras. It's really good to see Coach Benni back in the technical area. He's one of the guys that He's one of the coaches that I really do enjoy watching coach. Also, at his side, he had Coach Belenombet. Yes, coach. Even though it does seem like he could put on that kit and show these Amazulu players how to play ball if he got the chance, if you know what I mean. Seeing Benni McCarthy, Dylan Shepherd, Arthur Zwane and Belenombet taking up coaching positions really makes me feel old. Another coach who, according to the whispers, may be looking at various other coaching positions soon, Gavin Hunt, went into this match with a couple of problems. Biliat is out for 2 months, and Castro suffered abdominal strain. Sure, meaning that he had to make different changes. For example, Caruso was pushed into midfield, and we saw a return for Samir Nurkovic. This was a match that I missed 20 minutes of because the PSL decided to start the match at 3 o'clock, right in the middle of my 17th coffee break. Imagine that. There I was, standing in the work kitchen, scrolling through Twitter only to see that Samir Nurkovic has scored. Granted, I work from home, so the work kitchen is just my normal kitchen, and it wasn't so much a coffee, but a sandwich that I had made. But that's besides the point, because millions of Kaizer Chiefs fans found themselves stuck at work when this game started. In fact, a lot of people were actually stuck in traffic during the second half. So, Kaizer, I get it. You were embarrassed on the last day of the season when we lost the league to Sundowns in our 50th year anniversary. And that this season doesn't look very better. We actually look like we were a relegation team there for a bit. But that doesn't mean that you have to go to your PSL guys and move our games to Glad Africa kickoff times. Especially in this case, because we actually won. We won, thanks to an 11th minute Samir Nurkovic goal. Kokota piano. Nurkovic was able to find a space between the goalkeeper and the last defender, at even the offside line, and turned in a deflected ball from an offside position. But as Sylvester Ndaba always says, you can be in an offside position, but that doesn't mean you are offside. So it counted. Look, at this point, I don't care how the wins come. I don't care if they're boring. I don't care if somebody heads it in with their nose, with their elbow. I don't care if it's on goals from here on in, as long as we get as far away from that relegation battle as we can. The match was really dull. No team staking a claim to actually want to go win it. But we got our goal, and even cameos from ex-Chiefs players, Majoro and Spelele Mthembu, the only man to become a screw after leaving Jozi, could help them. We've moved up to 10th place with 10 points. Thanks to the Brexit work permit changes, Percy Tau finally got his dream start for Brighton and Hove Albion versus Man City. We finally have another proper South African player in the league. So proper, in fact, he had only been in England 1 week and already he's way better than his teammates, especially Trossard. If you don't pass Percy Trossard, get it home. And Percy is by far their best player. Wonderful game. I was a Brighton fan for the 68 minutes that Percy played, and the minute they took him off, I went to bed. I don't even know how the match ended. I'm just happy for Percy. Shout out to Bradley Grobler, who broke a long-standing PSL record, becoming the first player since 2006-07 season to score 10 goals in the first 10 games. Who was the player that held it before? Well, one such, Christopher Katongo, who played for, wait for it, Jomo, the best coach in any area. The one time that I needed to go out.